Welcome to the executive one room. I'm Lugo, and today we are conducting and today official inquiry into our latest financial performance. This is a standard meeting. We are speaking directly to the visionaries, the world's leading entertainment platforms.
It's a pursuit to be here. We need to address the elephant in the room. Our fourth-quarter finance intro.
Carolina emphasized that while our books technically balance, our strategic health is currently in question.
Exactly. Transparency and our only path toward a recovery that satisfies all international taker shoulders.
Let's look at the raw data from our laser chart balance. Total debits and credits are linked at 54,923,145. However, when we dive into ledger, revenue was only at 69 million, while patron expense surrounds to 67,840,000.
So, Carolina confirmed that our human capital costs actually exceed our total revenue of the period.
Furthermore, our liquid is tested with 8,940,000 in cash and 8,220,000. So, in the bank book our account and not power total of 46,800,000. We are sold based on total assets, but we are operation starving.
Carolina argued that having cash on hand is meaningless if the burn rate exceeds our growth projections.
Samuel pointed out that the sales team's reliance on short-term discounts to boost liquidity was a double-edged sword.
This reminds me of the resilience seen in two-tier Venezuelan business leaders. Samuel, you were looking into Lorenzo Mendoza philosophy learning crisis management.
Yes, Mendoza once pressed that company committed must be to long-term sustainability rather than serving the next week. He maintained that discipline during a contraction that was separate a legacy but from temporary ones.
Samuel suggested that we apply that same Mendoza discipline to our operational overhead.
We should also consider Gustavo Cisneros' approach to globalization. He clarified that our tour is the most valuable, also on balance. He insists that leather must serve maker, not as it, but as it will the 5 years.
Carolina highlighted that Cisneros' vision is exactly what all stakeholders and Netflix expect from us: anticipatory leadership.
Move forward, I proposed a total restructuring of our operational spending. We cannot maintain a cost structure designed for 15% growth projection when our real revenue margin barely reached 1 with 2%. We are oversized for our current reality.
said that we put our sales strategy toward high value, long-term contracts rather than high volume, discounted sales.
I conclude that the accounting department will implement strict controls on note volume to ensure we aren't accumulating high tenders during this transition.
So the consensus is clear. Samuel suggests achieve equality. David proposes operational leanness, and Carolina demands fiscal conservatism.
We determined that this quarter was a lesson, not a defeat.
We warranted that by the next board meeting, the trial balance will reflect a more aggressive profit margin.
A most important we are being that our vision remains aligned with the global standard of excellence of partners demo.
Numbers don't lie, they don't till we won't destroy either. Neither achieve those than you for joining us today. Thank you for joining War Room. We'll see you in the next quarter.